Hey, it's Neville Medora here, and today I'm going to talk to you about one-pagers. Now, a one-pager is simply a one-page document that gives a high-level overview of a product, service, or business. There's a lot of different uses for one-pagers that you can do. You can use them for advertising your local business in other surrounding businesses. You can use them as flyers and leave them places or post them places. You can show an overview of a product or service to your boss or purchasing manager so they can understand what to buy. And even government officials use them as handouts to get supports for bills and causes. So one-pagers are very common. They're very easy to make. But there are four main things a good one-pager should do. So let's get started. Just four things. Number one, a good one-pager should give an overall snapshot of the product in the headline. This is something like get unlimited car washes for just $25 a month, or the only authentic pho restaurant in South Detroit. Two, it should give some testimonials or success stories. Something like Julie's Cafe is my go-to place for a bagel and coffee every morning for the last 12 years. Or 200 people a day trust us to wash and detail their car every single day. Number three, it should give a few great reasons for people to buy. For example, we have hosted more than 750 beautiful weddings in the Raleigh area. Or if you have an Aetna or Blue Cross, your dental cleaning is 100% free. Number four, it should tell people how to buy the product. Do you want them to call a phone number? Do you want them to go to a website? Do you want them to show up at a physical location? You've got to tell them. So this would be something like, order today. Just call Jenny at 713-301-1546 and describe your dream wedding cake. Or get IBM Analytics today. Fill out the form at ibm.com/analytics and we'll get in touch. Or we are located on the corner of Sebastian and 53rd Street next to the CVS pharmacy. If you have these four things going for it, your one-pager should be pretty good. So let's get into the physical rules of a one-pager. Like, what does it literally look like? And just remember, I wouldn't say these are hard and fast rules so much as just simple guidelines of experience through my career. So everything should fit on one page. Duh. I mean, it's called a one-pager. So it should just be one side, one page preferably. You should be able to print it out on an ordinary desktop printer. This is the best because instead of having to go to a Kinko's or some sort of printing shop to get specialty stuff printed, if you can print this on an ordinary desktop printer, you can print as many as you want right at home. The standard sheet of paper measures 8.5 inches wide and 11 inches tall. This is a standard sheet of printer paper. I would suggest you leave it around that size. And it can either be in portrait or landscape mode. It doesn't really matter. It's just a visual preference on this one. A good guideline of what a one-pager should be like is imagine that you're going to your boss and you want her to buy an expensive product. And in order for her to buy it, she has to know a little bit about it. Not too much. She trusts you, but just a little bit. So you can go in and hand her this one-pager, and it's got an overall snapshot of the product. It's got testimonials or success stories. It's got all the reasons to buy, and then it tells her how to buy it. That would make a great one-pager. Now, fortunately, making a one-pager is reasonably simple. I mean, check it out. Here's a generic one-pager that can advertise literally anything. It's really only a few blocks of text slapped on a page, and maybe some small pictures or logos. When you watch it being built from scratch, you can see how simple it really is. But in case you need a little more help, how do you actually make a one-pager? Like, what physical tools do you use? Well, my favorite for making one-pagers for clients is Google Docs. And the reason is you can add Google Drawings inside of it. You can just move things around real WYSIWYG-like. What you see is what you get. Just drag stuff around and that's how it looks. You can make it portrait or landscape, and you could share it with other people. And the cool part is you could just make a copy and make a different one-pager out of the same one-pager. The other tool I use is Adobe Photoshop for one-pagers. This is a little bit more advanced, and quite honestly, you don't really need it. The other easy way you can make a one-pager is Microsoft PowerPoint. Any slideshow presentation usually has slides that are about the same size as a piece of paper. So you can often use these to make a one-pager. So like I said, Google Docs is my number one, Adobe Photoshop is number two, and I'd say the next one is Microsoft PowerPoint. All right, so we know how to make a one-pager, but what the heck do you put on a one-pager? There's physically not that much space on a one pager. I mean, it's just literally one page. So there's only a few things you can put at a time. If it's your goal to get people to visit a specific location, perhaps location information and a map is important. If it's your goal to get them to visit a website link, then obviously including that website link will be very important. So here's a list of things you can put on your own one pager. A map or description of your location. For example, saying behind the Target on I-35. An irresistible offer. For example, $1.15 dry cleaning for life. A coupon or discount. For example, bring in this flyer for a 25% discount on your first ice cream sundae. A picture of the service. A car wash might have a picture of a clean car. A veterinarian might have a picture of dogs and cats. This gets people's attention and instantly lets them know what this is about. Awards or accolades. If you say voted best car dealership in 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19, that's a really cool thing, and you should show that on your one pager. Testimonials. For example, I've tried every bagel in town and Julie's Cafe is the best. Logos of famous customers. So you can say something like trusted by KPMG, Deloitte, McKinsey, and General Electric. And lastly, explain why the product is needed. For example, pets are happier when there's a doggy door that lets them outside. So let's get into some actual examples of one-pagers. Here's an example one-pager for a car wash advertising unlimited car washes for a flat price. This would be a great flyer to leave at surrounding businesses so people can get their car washed. As you can see, it says unlimited car washes for $25 a month at Bob's Car Wash on Angle and 2nd. It's got some awards. It's got some reasons for you to buy. It's got everything. It's really simple. People already know what a car wash is, so you don't have to explain too much. But this is a great way to just get some extra exposure for a car wash. Here is a veterinarian one-page example. The point is to make people aware of this vet clinic. The picture of the dog and cat immediately implies this is some animal-related service. There's some pricing, and then there's contact information, including the address. This is a great example of a very simple one-pager. It's just got a very obvious statement at the top. It's got a picture and maybe about 20 to 30 words of text. That's it. That's the whole thing. Here's an example of Seth Godin's Alt MBA one-pager. This is a one-page printout people can give to their employers or colleagues or friends who'd be interested in the Alt MBA they are offering. It gives you basically a 10,000-foot view of the program in general and encourages people to ask their employer about tuition reimbursement. This is a really fantastic one-pager. It's got all the stuff you need, all the high-level stuff you need to know about this program, and it tells them how to get started. Also, on our actual post on copywritingcourse.com about one-pagers, we have included all of these templates. In fact, you could just click them and use them and make a copy of the Google Docs themselves. You don't really have to do anything. Some of them are even in Photoshop. They're free for you. You don't have to sign up. All yours. Check it out. And this last one is a custom one-pager based on the previous example of Seth Godin's Alt MBA one-pager. Basically, you could download this in Photoshop and manipulate it as you please. It's all yours for free. Check it out. A very common use of one-pagers is actually governments. One-pagers are quite commonly used as handouts in politics. So if you're schmoozing at a political party and want some support for a bill or a movement or a cause, you slip the person a one-pager for them to review later. This one-pager is advocating a group called NASDA. Like most things in politics, it's super vague. But the point is, the person can take a copy, almost like an advanced business card, and look at it later for their consideration. So that's all you really need to know about one-pagers. They're one-page things that fit on standard size printer paper that explain a 10,000-foot view of a product. That's all. They're pretty simple, they're not hard to make, they're very cheap, and there's almost no downside in taking some time to make one for your own business. You'd actually be surprised how much you'll learn about your own business by trying to stuff everything about it onto one page. So if you want some more help with one-pagers, go to our post on copywritingcourse.com about one-pagers and check it out. There's all the templates there for you to download for free. You don't even have to sign up. It's great. And we even have some one-pagers in our swipefile.com website that you can check out. Anyways, this is Neville Medora, and I hope you have a great day.